Hi, today we are going to see some SQL tips and tricks. We are going to see the SQLs that we are using in our day-to-day supporting activities. That means in our real-time environment. Now we are going to see count the total salary based on the department where more than 2 employees exist. This is simple only. Normally, this type of queries they will ask in the entry level for entry level programmers. That means those are having 0 to 1 years of experience. Okay, I will show in the that Oracle developer now so that you can easily understand it. I will show the SQL. Here I've already typed the SQL. Here what we are doing is we are just selecting the department number and we are what we are just sum the salary of all the employees based on the department. That means we are going to use the group by a department number and having count of employee number greater than 2. That means we are going to find out the department wise total salary and where in one department more than 2 employees are working. If the department is having lesser than 2 employees, we don't need that total. Okay, we don't need the total. Even we can change this query. If somebody asks you to find out in a particular department if only more than 10 employees are working, how to find out the total salary, then you can change this 2 to 10. Okay. Here we are having only limited. This is only training environment. Now we are having 2 departments, 3 departments only. In real time, we will be having more than 10 or 20 like that. Just like that, I am executing it. Already I have done it so that it will be easy for me to show the demo. Okay. Here there are only 3 departments, and in I think 4 departments are there. Only in 3 departments more than 2 employees are working. See here 4 departments are there. Only in 3 departments more than 2 employees are working. That is why it shows only for the total salary for 3 departments. Okay. This is the way we have to execute it. Now we are going to see another SQL. That means here we are going to see about the on delete cascade. How does the on delete cascade statement works? Okay. Using this on delete cascade, what is the purpose of this on delete cascade? I think you might have heard about this. See, we will be having tables like parent table, child table. If customer details are there, that customer ID and customer name will be stored in one table, and customer details like address, phone number, mobile phone, his email ID, all will be stored in the customer detail table. That means either it will be called as customer detail or address table like that. All address, phone, etc. will be stored in the child table. We will be storing only customer ID and customer name, and all multiple addresses. You might be having office address, house address, correspondence address, etc. Control department like that. So many addresses will be there. So normally we will be having one-to-many relationship. One parent may have many child. So one customer may have many addresses. So normally that parent-child relationship will be there. Okay. So sometimes what happens if one customer is having me around if one customer is having around 5 addresses or 6 addresses means He might be providing. Normally in our websites, we will be seeing in Flipkart or Amazon, normally 3 addresses, 4 addresses, the permanent address or temporary address, contact address, mailing address, like that. So instead of deleting one by one, if customer account is getting deleted, means there is no need to delete all the records one by one in the detail table, that is the child table. If you use this on delete cascade, if you remove the customer, all corresponding records in the child table will be automatically removed. Using this on delete cascade, we can automatically delete a record in the child table when the same record is deleted from the parent table. These statements can be used in the foreign case as well. Okay, I think you might have understood now. We are having customer details in one table and about his address and other contact details in the other table, child table. So child table might be having many addresses. So it will be tedious for us to remove one by one. If you delete the master record with this customer name or customer ID, then automatically all child records will be removed. That is the very easier way of doing the things. So we have to use this on delete cascade option. Okay, then we can do that. I will show the table how we are going to implement this. Okay, how to create this table with these constraints and how to implement this on delete cascade. Okay, I think already I've created and stored some data in that supplier table. Anyway, I will show that create table statement so that you can easily understand it. I think you are able to see now. Okay, I use this Zoom. Create table supplier. Then create table supplier, supplier ID, supplier name and contact name. And I have added one constraint. That constraint is primary key. We have to create two tables, one with the primary key, another one with the foreign key. We have to create the references. Okay. We have to create the references so that one will be parent and another will be child. Here I have created the primary key supplier underscore pk in the supplier table, and I have used the supplier ID as the primary key. Okay, I have used the supplier ID as the primary key, and I will show the other table so that you can easily understand. I've already created the table, that is why I'm not executing. See here, one more table we have to create, that is products table. In this, we are having product ID and supplier ID. And I'm going to create the constant, that is fk underscore supplier, and foreign key is the supplier ID, and references I am giving. That means I'm going to connect it to the table, the relationship I should maintain, the referential integrity. So that references supplier ID. I am mentioning the table name and the column name of that particular table. Supplier ID. In supplier table, the supplier ID is the primary key, and this is the foreign key. Here in this table, supplier ID is the foreign key, and I am using that option on delete cascade. If I create the table by like this means, whenever I delete the data in the supplier table, whenever I delete the data in the supplier table, automatically the data in the products table will be removed. I will show it now. In supplier table, I'm having two records. In product table, I'm having two records. Okay. There is no need to mention anything on delete cascade or other that options. Directly you can say delete from the supplier. Two rows deleted. Let me will check in both the tables. See, data is not available in supplier table. See, products. See, in product table also the data has got removed. That means we have used that option on delete cascade and it is working fine. This is the way you have to implement the on delete cascade. There is no need to delete all the records, child records individually one by one in the child table. It is tedious and it will take more time. You have to use like this, but you have to use the options that is available in the Oracle, that is on delete cascade. Okay, I think you have understood about the on delete cascade, and we will see about some other SQLs in the coming video. Thanks. Kindly subscribe my channel and share the videos to your friends. Once again, thanks.